Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Verdie, a self-taught nail enthusiast and small business owner. On this channel, you'll see DIY videos with acrylic, poly gel, and builder gel. And I also do product reviews and haul videos. So if this is of interest to you, please subscribe. Now let's get into today's video. I am doing a quick gel polish and transfer foil design. I am starting off with MAKARTT's base coat, and the color that I'm going to do is electric blue. That is by iGel Beauty. I'm only putting the base coat on 3 nails because 2 of the nails I'm doing a transfer foil design. So while I do the first and second coats of this electric blue and the top coat, I'm going to talk to you about what's already on the nails. First of all, I'm using my Red Iguana hand. This is in the color Analuisa. And what I did was for the nail bed, I created by using full well square tips, and I inserted those upside down, and those are in my Amazon storefront, and it's under practice. So I just adhered some full coverage coffin tips from AliExpress, and these are in the coffin long. I just adhered them with some of the MAKARTT base coat and cured that in the light for 60 seconds. The name of the store I get the full coverage tips will be in the description box below. Everything that I'm using today will be in the description box below, so if I forget to say something, it's definitely in the description box below, and if I have a discount code for it, that will be in the description box as well. So it didn't take me long to find the perfect tips to give me that nail bed that goes sidewall to sidewall. So if you have a Red Iguana hand and you've been kind of trying to find the perfect tips, I would definitely check out the Amazon storefront under practice for those tips. So the transfer foil that I'm using is from Eden's Rose, and that will also be linked down below. The scissors I'm using are from my store, and the transfer foil that I'm using, the glue I'm using, is by Young Nails. I do have 2 transfer foil kind of versus each other videos. I will link for you guys in the cards above as well as in the description box below. I would suggest watching both of those videos and making the best decision for yourself based on your preferences as which glue would be good for you. But I wanted to go with this one because I didn't feel like doing any more curing, and it only takes 30 seconds to dry, as opposed to the Star Glue, which takes about 2 minutes to dry. And I haven't used this glue a lot, but for the most part, it gives me an okay application. What I ended up doing in this video is wherever there was kind of a spot missing from the glue, I ended up just using some gel polish paint to fix it. So this was just a practice design, and I know that we take a little bit more care when we're doing the nails ourselves versus when we're playing with our practice hands. We might take a little bit more care. So I am confident in this gel. I just feel like the application on the hand didn't come out as good as I feel it would on a regular person. Also, when you're kind of smoothing out that transfer foil, you're kind of pulling the tips out of the hand as well, so it's kind of hard to really go in there and get the pressure you need. The tool that I'm using is one side tweezers, and the other side is this silicone tip you see me using, and those are available in my store as well, and that link is down below. So I'm just trying to rub off as much of this design as I can. And when you're lifting it, you can totally see where it has applied or where it hasn't applied. And also you want to make sure that when you're applying the gel, it is clear. So you want to do your best to make sure you're covering from sidewall to sidewall, and you're also covering from cuticle to the tip. So I'm just going to have to clean that up a little bit with a file because some of the foil is actually hanging over the nail. So I'm just going to clean that up with a file and then move on to the next nail. So this design was pretty simple. It did take me a while because I'm still getting used to the practice hand, and I typically work really slow. um, which is fine because I'm not working in salon. I just do everything on myself and then my practice hand for video sake, so I can work as slow as I want. But if you're just doing your nails yourself, I wouldn't feel that pressure to try and pick up speed. I would just more so focus on just getting the design that you want and just getting it done as neatly as possible. So I don't really care too much how long something is taking. And then you can see this application here. It's still a little bit patchy, but like I said, it's kind of challenging on the hand because the more pressure, you're actually sometimes pulling out the actual nail out of the hand. So it is kind of challenging from time to time to get that perfect transfer of foil. So what I'm going to do is just go in with some more gel polish and kind of do a little design. I'm going to go in again with that iGel Beauty in electric blue. And then I'm also going to go in with Madam Glam, and this color is Hollow Nights. So I'm going to go in with both of those. And I did want to do rhinestones, but I changed my mind. But before I go in with any more gel polish, I am going to go in with a layer of base coat and cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds just to make sure that my gel polish I'm going to use after has something to stick to, because the surface of the transfer foil is really, really smooth. If you're doing this on yourself, I definitely would not skip this step. But if you're doing it on your practice hand and you're not keeping the nails for any particular reason, maybe that's a step you can skip. So I'm just going in with a little bit of the gel polish on this glass palette, and I'm going to use a liner brush to do my design. And each line that I do of the design, I actually flash cure that for about 10 seconds. I wanted on this finger the lines to be as crisp as possible, and I did have a stray hair on the brush, so I just ended up clipping that off. But I wanted the lines to be as straight as possible, and I don't do a lot of line work. And I think this is actually my first time maybe doing line work, or maybe my second time. I don't clearly remember ever doing line work before. So I just wanted to make sure that if I personally got these lines straight, I didn't want anything messing it up. So I wanted to flash cure it. And gel does self-level, so you want to make sure that if you're trying to keep the lines crisp, you might want to flash cure it. And like I said, I only did it for 10 seconds. I'm going to go in now with that Hollow Nights, making sure that I wipe the blue out of my brush, and I just did that with a paper towel or a lint-free wipe. I don't really remember, but it was either of those two things. So now I'm just going in on the side with this gold, and I'm going to flash cure that as well. And the second nail didn't come out as nice as the first nail. I tried to do a border all around the nail and ended up with a little bit too much at the tip of the nail. So you can kind of see that lump in that gel polish, but it's not really the biggest of deals. I don't think it's a big deal. So I do really, really like how that middle finger came out. And like I said, on that second one, I kind of left a little bit of a lump. So I'm going to link for you guys also the unboxing of this Red Iguana hand. The more that I work with it, the easier that it is becoming. I did order a different stand for it, so that should be coming soon. So I'm hoping I'll see greater success with that stand. The new stand, it was a short stand that I ordered, so we'll see how that works out. And then definitely check out that unboxing video and let me know what you guys think. Also want to know what you guys think of this gel polish design. I think it's pretty, it was a pretty simple design. I liked how it turned out. Obviously, I wish this finger that I'm working now just looked a little bit crisper. But I'm thinking maybe I should have went in with the blue on that finger. But overall, I really do think this design turned out cute. My favorite nail is the thumbnail. And it's so funny because when I first started, the thumbs I hated, but I forced myself to do thumbs. And anyone that's been in a collab that I've hosted, I would always make one of the rules that we had to do 5 fingers. So I'm actually enjoying how my thumbs are coming out. I just forced myself to get better. Now the next finger that I'm trying to get better is the pinky, because for some reason my pinky either looks flat or it looks pregnant. So working on that. Anyways, guys, let me know which fingers that you guys have a little bit of trouble with, or which finger gave you the most trouble. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Don't leave without giving this video a thumbs up, and also leave me some comments down below. And if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe. Again, all the products I use will be in the description box with any discount codes. All my social medias down below if you want to support me across additional platforms. The link to my store is below. You can get nail tools, cuticle oils, and nail art there. And I also want to say thank you guys for spending your time with me. Thank you for people that have already subscribed. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate all of your support. And I will see everyone back again soon for another video.